I don't know if this will make it on YouTube or not, we'll see. On one of my previous vlogs, I said how the doctor refused to book me in for a ectopic pregnancy scan, even though I'm high risk. And I said it about 4 times in that video. That's what I do when I'm worried. I repeat myself a lot. I go on a lot. Anyway, the same day I uploaded that video, the doctor rung me and she spoke to a doctor higher up, and they booked me in for the next week, which is today. And I'd love to have been a fly on the wall during that conversation after she'd told me that I wasn't having the scan. If the higher up doctor must have said to her, "You mental, she's high risk. She's got to have an ectopic pregnancy scan like she has with every pregnancy she's ever had. Pregnancy's got to this point." And she must have gone, "Okay then, I'll book her in." So my ectopic pregnancy scans this morning. I'm 6 weeks pregnant. I work it out as I'm 6 weeks 2 days, but they'll probably say something different. So I'm hoping it's not too early in a way. I'm hoping, because if you get there and it's too early and there's no heartbeat, you've got to come back. And then you've got the added worry of, was there no heartbeat because something's wrong, or was there no heartbeat because it's too early? But I'm glad she has finally booked me in, because I was dead worried about it. Especially if my tube ruptured and some bad things happened. Because you can die, can't you? But I'm worried about it now, because half of me's thinking I can't wait to get this over with, and half of me's thinking I'm dreading in case they say something bad. Because even though I am high risk ectopic pregnancy, I've never actually had an ectopic pregnancy. And I keep thinking, like, how many times can we expect my body to dodge the bullet like that, to beat the odds like that? So I'm worried about it. I'm always worried after this is the most important scan for me. After this scan, if this scan goes okay, I'll chill out a lot more and enjoy being pregnant a lot more. It's just this scan. I remember the first ectopic pregnancy scan I went to, I was 10, my oldest is 10, so it's over 10 years ago. I was 22 and didn't know what to expect, and was in the waiting room, and 2 women went in before me. One come out was really happy and one come out was crying and screaming, and I remember thinking, I wonder which one I'm going to be. It's not a very nice scan either. It's internal, because the baby's too small to see through the abdomen yet, so it's an internal scan, and they're not gentle. So I always worry that that's going to dislodge the baby, even if the baby's fine. I don't know, but nobody, see, when you're worrying, especially when you're pregnant, nobody will talk to you about it. They just shut you down. They're like, it'll be alright, you mustn't think like that. Tony from the channel Big Family Home Ed texted me this morning saying good luck for my scan and asking what time it was and stuff, so that was nice. Meant that somebody was thinking about me and what have you. The husband is the king of Bury, which is Derbyshire for it'll be alright if you're not from Derbyshire. So yeah, the only thing he kind of has said is, you know, because of the pandemic and everything, I mean, nobody wants to go to the hospital around a pandemic, do they? Certainly not in England, where we've got the highest death rate in the world. But all he said is, as soon as you come in, go have a shower, wash your hair, mouthwash, change all your clothes before you do anything else. I don't know if I'll be able to film anything in the hospital, because they can be funny about that, and also I'll be too worried. And also, like I say, it's an internal scan, so it's not the most dignified thing. But we'll see what happens, and hopefully, you'll see me saying the baby's fine soon. Hopefully. Oh, I forgot to say, the hospital's a long way away. So luckily, I've got a lift. Because if I went on the bus, it'd be 2 buses there, 2 buses back. And I haven't been on a bus since this pandemic started either, so that'd be another worry, and it'd take forever. But I'm getting a lift, and if we go down the fast roads, we should be there in 40 to 50 minutes, so. A Victoria Musson. No. I'll not keep you hanging, it's good news. I'll show you a scan and a picture in a minute. Oh, I didn't have much time to worry on the way there because the person who was giving me a lift was trying to get the sat-nav to understand him, and the sat-nav wouldn't understand him. He's going, Derby Hospital, and the sat-nav would go, I don't know, Whitby or somewhere, and he'd be like, no, Derby Hospital, oh, F off. We're halfway there before the sat-nav realised where he wanted to go, but he knew where it was anyway. I don't know how he was using sat-nav. And then when I got there, because he had to wait, it threw me a bit, because I've not been to hospital since before all this happened with pandemic, and you had to phone up on the thing on the wall for him to let you in. The door was locked, so that threw me a little bit. And then went in, had my scan, and she was really nice and she was gentle. I still found it really uncomfortable, but she was gentle, and she was so nice that I felt like I could say, you know, I worry this will dislodge the baby. And she says, even though the probe's like that, she says all that bit's handled for me, it's just a bit on the end that goes, you know, she says it's just uncomfortable, but it's not going anywhere up where the baby is. She's really clever where it works. It's not going to dislodge the baby, don't worry about it. And baby's tiny. She says 5.5 weeks, and you could see a heartbeat. And she says baby's 3 millimeters big. So it's like precious 3 millimeters, precious. So I'm really happy. Yeah, and I know I'm one of the lucky ones. I know I am. I'm really happy. So baby should come in October. I'll show you a picture, look. Look. There's not much to see, look. That's the old womb. That nub there, that's that little tiny thing there. With a heartbeat and a soul already. Look. Oh. Thank you for everybody who's, you know, said congratulations, because I've already announced it on my blog. And for everybody who prayed for us and had us in their thoughts for everything to be alright. Yeah. Oh, I think boy, but we'll see. Either would be lovely, but I think boy. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you in a tomorrow video. Bye bye.